Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. So our investments absolutely exploded yesterday with the release of some of the SBCs. We have yet more mistakes by EA. I'm going to go through the market as well as what to invest in. Now yesterday we got our first Footies Hero SBC in the shape of Timmy Cahill, one of my real life players, right, favorite players. 4-star, 5-star. Right, these are how the cards look like right now, right, in Footies. He has the finesse shot, power header, as well as the outside the foot shot trait. Now the requirements: a 87 rated squad with 1 TOTS or 1 team of the week, and then 89 rated squad with 1 TOTS or 1 team of the week. Total comes up to about 240k. I'd say that's a decent value kind of a SB. He's not gonna be crazy good in game. He's not gonna be full meta, but you know, just a card for you to actually have fun with. So, the mistake that I was talking about is actually this 90 plus icon player pick that was released yesterday by EA. If you guys are wondering why you can't find the SBC, it's because EA made a mistake again. They have actually included heroes inside your player pick. I'll talk more about that later on. So anyway, finally, they have actually removed the prime icons from this pick, right? Thank God. Now we have all your better icons, right? Your birthday, team of the year, trophy titans, even your shapeshifters, which for me, right, it's a huge dub itself. So the requirements, it's actually a 84 rated squad, a 86 rated squad, and then 87 rated squad with 1 TOTS. So in total, this SBC is about 170k, which I find to be of a decent value, right? That's kind of the price that I think is reasonable for this kind of icon pick at this point in game itself. Again, just really happy that they have removed prime icons, right? Thank God they have actually done that because we are already in July itself. Now, yesterday, we also gotten some store packs as well, right? I'm talking about this Super Ultimate Pack. Costs you 400k in coins or 2,500 FIFA points itself. And, you know, this pack, right, you can actually, right, open up 2 of them. Let's take a look at the percentage itself. This is the pack that I'm actually talking about. Yep, this one. So let's take a look at the percentages itself, right? You have a 7.5% chance of packing a team of the year icon, right? That's all you want. Dino and Holit. Those are the 2 players that you really want, because the rest of the players, you know, ain't that great. And you only have a 5% chance of packing a this. Very likely you're gonna pack your Gelson Fernandez, right? Like all the lousier ones. It's definitely way harder to pack, you know, CR7. So, you know, I personally don't think that that is a good pack to actually go for. Now, what is the content that we will actually see, right, later on today? We have a leak by Trading Romania, right? He says that we are actually going to be getting a birthday Maldini SBC itself. My guess is he's probably going to come today because Sundays traditionally, right, are player SBCs for your icons itself. So how much will he cost, right, Maldini? He's definitely, right, still, I would say, right, the top few center backs in the game, the top 5 probably even at this stage of the game. So last week on Monday itself, right, he's at about 2.3 mil. And of course, slowly he has been dropping down in price, right? Fluctuating between 1.8 to 2.1 for the past few days. And then yesterday, when we actually had that news, right, that he was actually going to drop as a SBC, right, his price actually went down by about 300k, right, from 1.9 to about 1.6 itself. So for me, right, how much do I think, you know, this SBC will cost? I think a reasonable price, right, would be anywhere that is 2 mil, I would say. 2 mil is probably kind of the right price for him, right? 2 mil to about, you know, 1.8 to 2 mil. I think it's a very reasonable price for him. And I wouldn't be surprised, right, if EA actually made him even cheaper, like 1.6 or even 1.7 to match his current market value right now. So, of course, if you have birthday Maldini, right, or any other center backs in your squad that is tradable, I would definitely strongly advise you, right, to sell them off, because when this SBC comes, right, it might actually affect the cost of your center half itself. So what are some of the other content, right, that we can expect to see later on today? We will definitely, right, see your refresh of your 93 plus shapeshifter player pick itself. I want to take a look at the requirements again so that we know what we actually should buy. 87 with 1 team of the week, 1 TOTS, as well as a 89 rated squad. So in total, right, this comes out to about 233k. So with that in mind, right, what should we be putting our coins in? So I want to talk about your 83s first, right? So right now, if you want to pick up your 83s, right, I believe on PC, you can still pick them up on bid at about 850 coins. If you're on console itself, of course, you can still pick them up. You probably want to try to get them on bid at about 900 coins. So for those of you who have already bought your 83s, I already mentioned previously, right, it's a bit of a longer hold, right? When I told you guys to buy, right, they were actually all at 850 coins at discard price. So right now, you know, on console, right, they are already at about 1.2, 1.3. They are slowly creeping up. And I definitely, right, see them hitting at about 2.5 to 2.6k, right, within the next few days. So if you have 83s right now, or you intend to buy 83s, you should be lazy listing them at 2.6k, right, during content drop, because that is the kind of price that I think they will hit. Now for your 84s, right, console players, right, 2.5k max, 2.3k on bid. PC players, 2.7k max, 2.5k on bid. And if you guys actually watch my videos, right, I already told you guys, you can actually pick up Di Maria, right, because he's actually out of pack, because he's actually in the Footies team itself. So this version will go up. So when I told you guys to pick him up, I think 2 days ago, right, he was actually at about 2.7k. So right now, he's already up at about 3.4k for your console. So how high do I see him going? Easily, right, I would say he'll probably hit 4k. And that is the price that you want to lazy list him at on console. So if you're on PC, I gave you guys the price of lazy listing him at 4.5k. Now he's already 4.3k. So you can probably adjust, and I would say, right, probably lazy list him at about 4.9k. I think that's a very good price to actually sell him off at. If you already missed the Di Maria boat, I would say forget it, just go for your other 84s. So your 88s are actually good pickups as well. Both console and PC players, right? 13250 max, 12750 on bid. Now I like 89s as well, right? 19750 max for your console players, 19250 on bid. PC players, right? 17.5k max, 17k on bid. I also like your 91s. Right, 23.5k max for your console players, 23k on bid. PC players, 25.5k max, 25k on bid. So, which are my favorite ratings? To be honest, right, I really like the looks of, you know, your 88 and your 89s, as well as your 91s. I think all these three would do very well. You can actually sell them off immediately tonight. So, which was the investment, right, that actually exploded itself? It was actually, right, 88s. So yesterday I told you guys, right, my favorites are your 87s and your 88s if you want to do quick flips, right? So yesterday 88s went from about 11.5, right, all the way up to about 15.5. That's like a 4k rise, right, per card. So I see them doing really well because of that shapeshifter player pick refreshing. So 88s, 89s are really good for me, as well as 91s. I think you can pick up any of these three itself. Now, let's actually talk about some of the other kind of content, right, that we'll be seeing today as well. So we will be seeing your mix league upgrades later on today as well, because this was actually, right, in the objectives itself. Let's take a look. I actually want to show you guys here. So we'll be seeing these today, right? Today is the 23rd of July, as well as your premium mix league upgrade packs. So, you know, your menu grinders, right, you guys should rejoice. So I actually made a mistake yesterday, whereby I told you guys that the 80 plus player pick, right, might come out yesterday, but I actually forgot that it was actually already in here. So they're not going to come today for sure. They're going to come tomorrow on the 24th of July. However, right, what I say about the Premier League player pick still stands, right? In FIFA 22, if you guys didn't watch my previous video, right, they actually released a 80 plus Premier League player pick, right? So it's 1 of 3. So what should we be investing in? So I would say, right, your Premier League player pick, right, would probably consist of gold rares and gold commons, or just purely gold rares, right? So what you want to be doing is you can pick up your gold rares, right, easily, right now, even at 550 coins, very easily. You can go and pick them up. Don't go higher than 650. I would say that it's actually very easy to win them at 550 coins. You can also, right, pick up your gold commons as well, because I am not 100% sure as to what is the exact requirement by EA itself, but you know, it's definitely either a mixture of gold commons and gold rares, or just purely gold rares, right? So you can go gold commons, gold rare, no risk, right? Gold commons between 300 to 350 coins max. You should be able to get them on bid very easily. So this is something that you can pick up for those who have a lower budget. They probably will rise higher, right, in about 2 to 3 days time, right? Probably not immediately. So that is something that you can do if you actually have very little coins. So team of the weeks, right? Team of the weeks. they're actually fluctuating a lot, and right now, right, they are at about 20k on buy now itself, I would say. So what you can actually be doing right now is you can still pick them up on bid at 25k. If you can get them on bid at maximum 25k, I would do that, and then try to sell them off, right, at about 28k at content drop, because your team of the week tradable SBC is gonna come back, and gotta make sure that you must be able to sell all these team of the weeks, because take note, right, your team of the weeks, some of them, right, their price ranges are actually at 30k, especially those that are rated 85 and below. So they can't go higher than 30k. You want to sell them off at 28k before they actually drop further when your tradable team of the week actually comes back itself. Now, one investment that I really like as well, right, that you can do is actually, right, your thoughts. So your thoughts right now, right, they have actually dropped slightly, right? They went up yesterday at content drop because they were actually needed in the SBCs itself. So right now they are at about 31,750. You can pick them up at this price, right? I really like them because I think they will go high, right? So if you want to get them on bid, right, you can actually try, right? I would say you should be able to get them on bid at about maybe say 30k. You can try. Even at 31.5, right, I don't see that being an issue. Just make sure that you are able to come on at content drop, right, to go and sell off these cards, because they fluctuate quite frequently between they can drop all the way down to 30k. That's what I'm saying. So thoughts is something that I actually really like. So moments are already up because of the sheer number of SBCs, right, that we actually have out right now, and the SBCs that we will be seeing. So if you guys remember, and if you guys are a regular watch of the channel, right, you realize that moments were actually previously at 13.5 very easily. So right now they're up at 3k. So if you actually flip those cards, right, you're in the money, right, you can sell them at 16.5k. So again, I wouldn't really pick up moments necessarily, but if you're new to the channel, right, you can pick up moments, right, at about an hour and 10 minutes after content drop every single day. They're on bid right now, right, at 12k maximum, and then you can bid on them at 12k, sell them back at 16.5k immediately. Those are quick flips that you can actually do. So let's talk about the the mistake that EA made with the icon pick, right, yesterday itself. So this is one of my members in the Discord, right, who actually opened up his player pick, and then he actually saw two heroes, right, Lucio and Forlan, and this is actually a icon pick itself. So he will definitely be compensated. So the question right now is, what happens, or how long will the compensation take? So EA actually tweeted out yesterday that there's an error with the SBC, and the SBC is removed from the game, right? That's why it's not under the SBC segment, and you can't find it, and there will be compensation. I can tell you the compensation easily, it will take at least 2 weeks, right, minimally. And right now the question is, will you get compensated only if you see heroes in your player pick? So we don't have confirmation of that right now, but my guess is they might not compensate you, because I remember in the previous mistake that they made, right, only players who saw moments in their player pick, right, whereby moments weren't supposed to be included, right, were compensated itself, right? So I don't think you might be compensated if you actually didn't see heroes in your player pick itself, right? There's no official confirmation, right? That's just my guess itself. Even though I definitely disagree with it, right? The fact that you have a chance at packing heroes, right, definitely affects your odds of packing, right, any kind of icons itself. So yeah, we shall wait and see, right? Compensation is gonna take a pretty long time. So let's take a look at the market itself, right? And how is the market actually faring right now? I would say the market is in a very healthy place. Lots of people are actually going out to play the games because your champ rewards, right, have improvements, right? You actually now have shapeshifters in your player picks as well as your champ rewards packs itself. So somebody like Gabriel Martinelli, right, he has been doing really well, and it's symbolic of the market itself. He went from about 880k, right, all the way up to about 1 mil. That's like 120k jump itself. Now even somebody like Bastian Schweinsteiger, center back, right, he is also doing really well also. He went from about 1.55 all the way up to about 2 mil. So the market is definitely, right, in a very healthy place because there's lots of demands for the game itself. However, I have to warn you guys, the market will do really well, right, except for if you get your Footies daily SBC, right? Just remember we have Footies daily SBC every single day. So whichever SBC gets a whichever player, right, gets a SBC, right, that position will be affected. So for today, right, we know that we're gonna be getting a Maldini SBC. So be careful of your center halves, like your Bastian Schweinsteiger itself. Just make sure that you keep up with the leaks, right? Just make sure that your whatever tradable cards that you have in your team, right, are not getting a Footies player SBC or just any other regular SBCs like your Maldini SBC. Right, that is something that I would actually do. If not, the market is actually in a really good place. So let's look through at some of the investments profits that people in the Discord are making, right? So this, member in the Discord, he's been selling, your moments at 20k, right? He's still trading with your team of the weeks, probably at max price 32.5k, and then your Tots Molina selling at 45k. So again, like I mentioned, right, he's still trading with your team of the weeks, selling all the 85 and 86s team of the weeks, and probably 87s at max price of 30k, right? 87 Griezmann's max price is probably 35k as well. So like I mentioned, right, you can definitely still flip your team of the weeks. Just make sure that you're on that content drop because the ceiling is 30k, right? More pages of team of the weeks itself. So you guys on YouTube, you guys only get the buy prices. You want to sell prices? Join up the Discord while it's still currently free, and I'll provide to you guys, right, 2 selling prices to make sure that you actually sell off your cards in time and actually make profit. So this is a little bit more blurry, but again, you can see, right, it's mostly team of the weeks and moments itself. So yeah, join up the Discord while it's still currently free. We have been making coins, right, every single day, right, for the best part of about the past 3 to 4 months itself. So if you guys don't know already, we got a Prime Gaming pack just a few days ago. It's absolutely free. All you have to do is link your Amazon Prime account to your EA Sports account. I'll leave the link below as to how to do it. It's actually very simple. And if you actually really appreciate the content on the channel, whether is it on YouTube, whether is it the sell prices on Discord or the streams itself, it would mean a lot to me if you can actually sub to me on Twitch, right? It's gonna be free if you have Amazon Prime, but it will actually really push me, right, to give you guys, right, more quality content itself. Right, so let's actually go and go to this last segment, right, whereby I want to thank you guys for staying to the end of the video itself, and then let's open up some packs because quite frankly, right, I have lots of packs itself, and hopefully, right, I can get something half decent. Let's see what we have. I think I have like a 85 by 5. Hopefully we get something good, right? Special, alright. Germany Cam, is that Havertz? Okay, Kai Havertz. And let's see whether we have, other stuff. So I hope you guys are actually, grinding the game still, right? There's lots of SBCs out, and these are the kind of packs that we will be seeing, right? That's it from me. Thank you guys so much for staying till the end. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more trading videos, the latest leaks, the latest news about FIFA itself, even for EA FC 24, hit that sub button. Alright, and I'm out. Take care, guys.